Good morning, my country people them. Na me John Ngawan from Andek, Momo State, Federal Republic of Ambazonia. I get some question I want to ask. That question maybe not 2 or not 3. People they say Ambazonia people them na cessationist. What it be that BB word cessationist it mean? What are we seceding for? We are not cessationists. We have never been one with La République du Cameroun, a Franco-African country. France and British surely played their 3 cards and sold us to La République. Unfortunately for them, the deed of sales was not signed. It was not ratified. So thank God for that. Now, we want our freedom back. We are not seceding. We just want to be what we have always meant to be as Ambazonians. Federal Republic of Ambazonia. That's who we are. If you look very well in the whole international community, nobody has called us terrorists, but they are calling us secessionists. They should stop calling us secessionists. We are restorationists. We want the restoration of our country back. And between the forces of La République du Cameroun and the civilians in Ambazonia, who is a terrorist? La République, they come with weapons of war, weapons of mass destruction, machine guns, with trained soldiers, brigade intervention rapid or rapid intervention brigade, whatever they call it. These are trained soldiers, trained by the Israelis or Americans, using sophisticated weapons of war. They are coming to fight poor civilians. Now, let me tell you what terrorism is. Terrorism is denying somebody's right to live. Terrorism is threatening the existence, the peace, and the well-being of somebody. The mother who was lying in her bed, sitting in her home, was she a secessionist? Was she a terrorist? That the La République gendarmes came into her house and burned the whole house and burned the woman in the house. Those little children who were shot, the helicopter going in the air and just spraying bullets, shooting indiscriminately everywhere and killing civilians in Batibo, in Kwakwa, in Cameroun, in all those places. The Ambazonian civilians and the soldiers of La République, who is a terrorist. I had told you people before that the #1 terrorist in this world is Paul Biya and his army. Paul Biya and his army are the #1 terrorists in this world. Paul Biya and his army are using even tactics and means that even ISIS have not used. I am telling you. These are the worst set of people in the world. I don't know why America is waiting. What is America waiting for to label Paul Biya as a terrorist country, as a terrorist leader, and to label the regime of Paul Biya as a terrorist regime? I don't know what Britain is waiting for to label Paul Biya as a terrorist leader and to label his armies as a terrorist army. I don't know what the Israeli, the Germans, the Belgians, The Europeans, all the Europeans, North America, Canada, I don't know what this country are waiting to label and to put Paul Biya on the terrorist watch list. Paul Biya is #1 terrorist. He should be put on the terrorist list. Wanted is #1 criminal in this world. And all those his soldiers and generals and colonels, they are terrorists. They are terrorists. They are terrorizing the peace-loving people of Southern Cameroon. They are terrorizing unarmed civilians. Paul Biya is terrorist. Issa Chiruma is terrorist. Atanga Ponji is terrorist. All their DO, senior divisional officer who have been sent to Southern Cameroon, they are terrorists. The parliamentarians who are still working with Paul Biya, they are terrorists. Every parliamentarian working with Paul Biya, they are terrorists. All the chiefs who are taking money from Paul Biya, they are terrorists. Everybody who is helping Paul Biya to kill people in Southern Cameroon, to kill innocent people in Southern Cameroon, they are terrorists. All the black legs who are helping Paul Biya and the gendarmes, telling what people they are terrorists. They are killing people indiscriminately. They will bring army and they will just burn houses. They will destroy places. They are just shooting indiscriminately. And the Ambazonia people are struggling to live. They are struggling to survive. They are struggling for their survival. Hey! And we have the civilized world sit down and they watch. Let them have dialogue. We are asking the government of Paul Biya to have honest and genuine dialogue with the people of the English-speaking Cameroon. Which dialogue? Is that how you speak? When America went to Iraq, they did not tell Saddam Hussein to have dialogue with the Iraqi people. Now they are in Syria. They did not tell the Syrian president to have dialogue with the Iraqi people. When they went to Somalia, they did not say they should have dialogue. Now, when it comes to Southern Cameroon, when the population of Southern Cameroon is being wiped out, they are talking about dialogue. Britain is talking about dialogue. They are saying this because they are friends with France. France is a wicked government that want to alienate, just want to eliminate Africa. They are living on Africa and they want to use every power available to them to make sure Africa remains slavery to them. This neo-colonialism shall come to an end. It will not happen in Southern Cameroon. Terrorist. France is #1 sponsor of terrorism in Africa by sponsoring those dictators in Franco-Afrique, or what they call Franco-Afrique. They are sponsoring those presidents to terrorize their citizens, to deprive them of freedom of speech, freedom of movement. Right now, in Southern Cameroon or in Ambazonia, people cannot even move. State of emergency. The economy is zero. They are burning bikes. You have those bikes are the ways that those universities graduates, people with master degree, they cannot have a job. They use those motorbikes to earn their living. And Paul Biya has sent his terrorists to go and deprive people of their way of living. They go around collecting tools, cutlasses, and hoe and pickaxe from farmers. They say it's tools, it's weapons. How can you compare a cutlass, a weapon, to this their AK-47 and all these sophisticated weapons that they have gotten from Israel? Lord Jesus, help us. There is no peace to the wicked. I am telling you, anybody who is aiding Paul Biya, anybody who is aiding the army of Paul Biya, they will have no peace. You will die. You will die, but die. If you are a black leg, if you are a traitor in Southern Cameroon, living in the diaspora in Southern Cameroon, going around and giving people's name to Paul Biya to go after them, you will die, but die. You will die in car accident. I am telling you. Because God hates you. The Ambazonian people hate you. Because you are a terrorist, you are aiding terrorists. Genocide is happening right now in southern Cameroon. People of the world, please come to the aid of Ambazonians. Come to the aid of Ambazonians. Paul Biya is wiping our population. You see what he's doing? He's going to every village. He's burning villages and driving the people. He's driving the people away so that they can take over the whole land and begin to extort the people. Can you imagine? They will arrest people and they will be asking people to pay $500, $1,000 equivalent for their bail. Terrorists, this is what is it? This is more than terrorism. This is more than terrorism. This is wickedness. This is extortion. This is armed robbery. Is it armed robbery combined with terrorism? I don't know. Paul Biya and his army are wicked. These are terrorists to the first degree. We are calling on the United States. We are calling on Britain. We are calling on Australia. We are calling on members of the Security Council. We are calling on Russia and China to not only speak by mouth, but to take action against Paul Biya and his terrorist regime and to stop the killing and the genocide that is happening right now in Ambazonia. Over 60,000 people are refugees in Nigeria. Only about 40,000 or 20,000 have been registered. They have not even registered all. It's too much work for the Nigerian authority or for the Refugee Commission in Nigeria. And then there are many who are displaced in the forest, in the forest, in the woods. Many are displaced. There are many who have been killed. Their bodies cannot be found. They are getting rotten. They are rotting out there in the woods because they have just been killed by helicopter flying in the air and just shooting people as if they are killing animals. Who is terrorist? Tell me. Those brave boys in Ambazonia, they are trying their best. They use crude weapons, they use cutlass, they use spears, sticks to fight against these terrorists. When the terrorists come to kill all these grandmothers and grandparents, they are killing everybody in the village. These boys, they rise to these Ambazonia boys are very brave. May the Lord bless you. God is giving you strength. God is giving you strength as you stand in defense of the homeland of Ambazonia. The Lord is with you. The Lord is the Ambazonia people. We will get to Boya by all means. We see the hypocrisy in the world today. I am telling you, there's too much hypocrisy in this world. All this first world country. Me, I came to America. I joined the military of America. I fought for the interest of America, and I'm still fighting for America, and I still believe that America is the greatest country in the world. Why is America failing us? Why is America failing humanity? Why is America failing the people of Southern Cameroon? I have written to my Senator Ted Cruz, and he was writing me back. He did not even address my situation clearly. Senator Ted Cruz of Texas, you are my senator. Why is America failing us? Why have the people of Southern Cameroon, why have they been abandoned? Because they speak English, because they have common law. Why have you allowed terrorist regime of Paul Biya to alienate or to eliminate, to destroy a people? May the Lord help us. But I tell you one thing, Jehovah is the God of justice, and justice will be served to Paul Biya and his regime. And I curse all this army, they will die like rats. They will die like rats. This is John Ngiawan from Andek, Mumu County, Mumu State. Now me I talk.